Of course.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, why would we hesitate? I think we already have actually. They would go the extra mile. So definitely,
Yeah, of course, I've been telling all of my friends, and they're also pretty surprised that I'm only sticking into. I mean, I don't have any other property agents.
That's because we found the best and we just don't want to settle for someone else.
We don't want to even the properties we have is all done by them. My name is Sabil. I'm an oil trader by profession and a real estate investor as well.
Hi, I'm Farah, and I met Chan and Eileen through my husband, obviously, when we were looking for properties as first-time property owners. And we've been working with them for the past couple of years. And now we end up being good friends as well.
Basically, I met Chan through, I was driving past one of the properties we were looking at. I saw his advertisements, so I contacted him, and then from there, we purchased our first property through him. He's been an agent of mine from day one in Singapore.
The challenges we were facing was we didn't know the market and, the procedures, the guidelines, and what we should look into and how we should invest. So Sabil here does a lot of research, but he felt that it wasn't enough. And then he happened to, meet Chan. And then from there, it continued when we met them.
Yeah. So Curated Homes, they helped us, and as I said, they gave us more time on, understanding and presenting us the market. Well, they took us to many different properties for us to see. They presented the numbers very well to us. So that's one of the things, because everything comes down to numbers when you invest into properties. And then they explained to us very well what is our entry point and what are we looking at when we exit.
They showed us how, what we should look into a property and if it's worth the money, and the procedure, what are the guidelines we should follow as first-time buyers. We would say it was more genuine and sincere, whatever they guided us with. So we've not worked with any other agent like that.
I mean, one of the most easiest ways, because we have the property we purchased and we wanted to rent it out, so we just only went up to take up the keys, and everything has been managed by them through the tenants to the paperworks, and
it was hassle-free.
Hassle-free, I would rather say. I don't have to be involved. I mean, even if the property settlements, they follow up with the lawyers, even MCSTs, sometimes they follow up. So that makes our life easier. We don't have to be involved into every tiny process. These are for the additional properties. But our own home, I mean, it was pretty easy. They just told us what we are looking at for the next 3-4 years. And
when you entrust them and you give them that confidence that, okay, this is what you need, they would just take it on like their own, and they're so responsible, and they just make it so easy for us. We are actually, really lucky to have met them, and we're really grateful for the effort and the dedication they put into their profession.
I think the advice and the guidance is
very personal, actually.
Very personal, and they said, this is not worth it, the location is not good, you rather don't take on to this, we were looking at some commercial.
They would actually give us an honest review and educate us on things that we don't really know.
So they're particularly not like other agents, I just want to sell the property or rent it out and I just make my money. They said, just don't go for this because it's not worth your money. So, I mean, they, as a client, they probably say, I would say they look after their clients, in other words. Of course.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, why would we hesitate? I think we already have, actually.
Yeah, we have already. I mean, that's what I've been telling my friends, my colleagues, those who are first-time buyers or selling their own properties. You could just get on to call with him, and he's going to sit down with you. He'll probably come to your place, sit down with you.
They would go the extra mile. So definitely,
Yeah, of course, I've been telling all of my friends, and they're also pretty surprised that I'm only sticking into, I mean, I don't have any other property agents.
That's because we found the best and we just don't want to settle for someone else.
We don't want to even the properties we have is all done by them.